Namaste. Thank you very much for speaking with us here at CNN News 18. This is Anand Narasimhan here. Kanchanji, how important or how significant it is this rule notification? I have the 39 pages here. What is it that is so extraordinary that took the government 4 years to notify this?
No, there were issues involved with fleshing out the rules in a manner that they are not prone to misuse or abuse. We also know that we lost substantial time because of the very violent and very uncalled for protests by people who had not even read the first opening line of the Citizenship Amendment Act. And then subsequently we had 2 bad years of COVID, and that is also common knowledge. And now we have it. So this is a procedure which could not have been short-circuited, and it has happened. We have to keep in mind that the intervening years were lost because of the pandemic.
Now, how significant is this rule notification? 39 pages, a lot of it sounds quite complex. I've got the English copy. Is it there in multiple languages for the people to fill it online?
39 pages sounds a lot, but if you go through the notification, the first few pages are to do with the rules. The subsequent pages are sample forms. If you just check, there are sample forms on what are the details that are needed, photographs, etc., etc. Now you have to keep in mind that the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 has 3 specific goals. One, it is to provide some succor, some relief, some shelter to members of persecuted minority communities in India's Muslim majority neighborhood countries. So whether it is Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, the idea is to give them some sense of relief, some sense of shelter, and some sense of protection. That is purpose number 1. Purpose number 2 is to everybody who seeks shelter in India, irrespective of religion, has the right to apply for citizenship. Now, what does CAA 2019 do? It just short circuits, it just hastens the process and puts you ahead of the queue, in the queue, and you are therefore assured of citizenship.
Right.
At the end of it. Number 3, there is a 2014, December 31st, 2014 cutoff. So these are the rules. I mean, the rules and the act are for people who entered India before December 31st, 2014. Now these being the broad guidelines.
But December 31st, 2014, by default about 10 years you have to be in Bharat. This is the 9th year for those who came in on or before 31st December 2014. So they should be naturally eligible if they have sought asylum in Bharat, and they should be eligible for citizenship even on the without the CAA Amendment Act 2019. But Kanchanji, page number 3.
Anand, it takes more than 10 years. A normal course it takes 11, 12, 13 years. And there is always the big question mark whether at the end of it you will get it or not get it. So this makes it very clear that if you are either a Hindu or a Buddhist or a Sikh or a Jain or a Parsi who has fled because of religious discrimination, because of being discriminated against by virtue of your religion, Pakistan, Afghanistan or Bangladesh.
Kanchanji, so then let me quickly ask you, sir.
Your citizenship. Quickly
ask you, sir. Page 3 says that an application for registration or naturalization under Section 6B shall be submitted by the applicant in electronic form to the empowered committee through district level committee as may be notified by the central government. So in how many districts do we have a designated officer already appointed, or is that appointment still due?
As far as I know, there are various states and various districts where this devolution of authority has already been done. You would know that in Rajasthan, in Gujarat, they have the power. I mean, authority has been devolved to the local officials over there to determine and decide citizenship process.
Right.
So this is not a very complicated part of the process. The district collector, district magistrate, anybody can be empowered to do the needful over
Right,
here.
right. Kanchan Gupta ji, thank you for speaking with us. That notification is that already out. We have to wait and watch. How many online applications? How many?
30 seconds from
Ji,
you, please.
ji, please.
All I would request through you, I would request your viewers that all details are in the public domain. Nothing is behind the scene. Before you come to any conclusion, please go through the act. It's a very short, very brief 4-page act. If you want to know the rules, Anand says 39 pages, but only the first 4-5 pages are relevant for purposes of information. And you just go through it before you start screaming about it. Thank you very much.
Ji, thank you very much for speaking with us, Kanchan ji. Thank you very much. Thank you to all our other guests. This debate will rage. We'll get into peruse these details further and also get down to see how actually is these